wanted to hit you with this topic because I went through it, right? And that was when I was a little kid. My mom and my dad, they kind of separated.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that is?
What?
Like when your dad live over here and your mom live over here.
Oh yeah. My dad is
separated from your mom. Yeah, that's what I lived through, right? So what I noticed about you and your mom and your dad is they kind of share the time together. It is not like an extra bickering or any fighting where if you want to go see your dad, then they're like, no. And then if you want to go see your mom, your dad's like, no. It doesn't seem like you are around that kind of tension or that kind of atmosphere. So I guess I'm asking because when I was younger, I didn't really get to see my dad like that because of that kind of situation. My mom moved over here to Ohio. My dad lived in Michigan. So it kind of just threw me off. Yeah, you feel me? Like that.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's what I said too. When I, after everything, I grew up and looked back at it. But it kind of threw me off a little bit, and it kind of made me a little bit angry to the fact that I didn't know where my dad was. But I see that you have your dad in your life. So I guess I want to know with your parents separating like that, does that affect you any, or do you think that brings you closer to your mom and your dad? With them being able to be friends.
So this is why I don't want them separated. I want them to be in the same house because to like work together and watch games, do games with each other, like eat with each other, something like that. And I want them to just stay together.
Yeah, biblically, you're right. Like by the Bible, you're definitely right. That's supposed to happen. But when we grow up, we do have, say for instance, right? I had my son at a young age. You know what I'm saying? At 19, I really wasn't even a grown man because you ain't gonna grow up until you like 25 years old, 26 years old. I don't have no kids, throw that out until you're old enough to take care of them. Okay, but when my son was coming up, I was 19, and me and his mom got together, and we kind of grew apart. Our ages kind of took us a different direction, and it probably did play with him. It played with me a lot too because it was a broken household. So with that broken household, I was in my feelings a little bit too because I knew that he wanted us to stay together, and I kind of understand that. And I understand it more now, being more into the Bible and understanding what God wants you to do because God do want you to stay together. That's the truth. But being that we're in this world, things get hard and things get tough where we break up and we separate. You understand what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that it's a loss of love in that household to where, and I see that your parents, they get together, y'all go to Disney World and everything. That's where you had your most amazing trip at, right?
Yeah.
And your mom was there, right?
Yeah, and dad.
And dad was there, right? So they really got back together just to make sure that you had an amazing time. You understand? Mm-hmm. So that was powerful because a lot of people's parents that separate don't understand how to get back together just so you can have an amazing trip. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that was deep because that actually affected you. It made you have the most amazingest time of your life. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then you really don't even get to see the separational part because y'all know that your mom is your mom remarried? Is she about to get married? Is she married again?
So she has to be young.
Oh, she got a fiance. So that means she about to get married again,
mm-hmm.
right? So
next year,
and that's a powerful and that's a blessing too. And amongst when she gets married again, you're gonna be blessed again because you're gonna actually have another male figure that come into life, and he's gonna actually be there, and he's gonna actually show you. He should show you the way to be a man and to be able to be around your mom the same way that your dad showed you how to be a man and treat your mom. You understand what I'm saying? So that's more powerful to you. You understand? But it's also great that your family is connected like that for you to have that experience in life. You understand? Because some kids really get lost when it's a separation like that because I pull my child over here, she pull her child over there, or y'all pull y'all's child, and then it's a tension and it's a fight because the child never gets to see the parents together. You know what I'm saying? And it's different when you see your mom and dad together. Do you think so? Now, let me ask you this. Do you think if you never seen your mom and dad, you think you would have a different attitude towards life right now?
So towards life?
Yeah, like towards the funness of life. Like, if you didn't have your parents, you think you'd be upset or mad, or like, how would you walk around on a daily basis without knowing who your mom and dad was?
I would be sad.
Sad. Yeah, and I think that's why. I think as me as a man, as a male figure, like me as a man, when I didn't have my dad, that was like the lowest point in my life. When I didn't know who he was, like, or I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, what his figure looked like, how he looked. I didn't know my other side of my bloodline. So since I didn't know what my dad was or how my dad looked, and all that, it made me deeply sad. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I questioned everything. And then you start questioning God. And then you start questioning your friends. And then you start hanging with the bad friends. You know, because you think that they good friends and they're really not good friends. But you're questioning everything just for the simple fact that you ain't got no dad. You understand? That makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I would do. That's what I did actually. I was sad and I started questioning things and I started questioning God. And we should never question God, because for the simple fact, He put you here and He put you here for a reason. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.